Hey guys, this is Victor, the Wise Traditions Nutritionist from Vitagenics, and today I want to speak to you about a breakfast item, or more specifically, anatomy of a breakfast. In this case, bacon and eggs with avocado and tomato, one of my favorites. And this is going to be a series. I'll continue doing these. So anyway, bacon and eggs. I love bacon and eggs, and avocado and egg is a nice. Avocado and tomato is a really nice combination to have on your bacon and eggs, and it's pretty easy to make. And this is what it looks like. It looks a little bit different from this sometimes. And in this case, you'll see seeds and skin on the tomato. It's really best to take those out. Healthiest to do it that way. So I'm going to go through like the cookware I use, the cooking oil, the food items, the seasoning, which is important, cooking, and even the eating. Okay, so starting off with the cookware, you gotta cook in healthy stuff. Any kind of earthenware, like ceramic. I happen to have a nice ceramic pan that I like to cook in. It's a little bit trickier, but it's really no problem. Stainless steel, carbon steel, cast iron, those are all good things. So don't use aluminum or copper. You don't want your food, your oils on that kind of surface. Of course, you've got these pans where there's aluminum or copper like in the middle or in the bottom, but your food is on the stainless steel or something. That's okay. And if you are using stainless steel, make sure it's a good quality stainless. The same for anything, the earthenware, the ceramic, get good stuff. Okay, so moving on to the cooking oil. I always start with the bacon, and I'll use a combination of ghee and coconut oil just because I don't have lard. Lard is like really the best. Any animal fat is really great. Olive oil and butter are good, but they tend to burn, right? They're a little bit more delicate. So, it depends on you. Any of these oils are really good to cook in, and it's great. So, cooking bacon and eggs is a chance for me to get multiple healthy oils into my meal. All right, so moving on to the food items, as I mentioned, this is really about bacon and eggs. If you just want bacon and eggs, great, just do it that way with the healthy oils, seasonings, etc. Not everybody can eat avocado, but most of us can, and it's a pretty healthy food if you can enjoy it and if it's available to you. Same thing for tomatoes. Tomatoes are not great for everybody. Some people can't eat nightshades. And if you are eating tomatoes, it's best to remove the seeds and skins. I know it's not very convenient all the time, so I don't always do it either, or I usually don't, to be honest, unless I'm making tomato sauce or something. Anyway, another good food item, cheese. So I like to have cheese on my bacon and eggs sometimes. Usually, if I don't have avocados around, I'll go with cheese. And I'm listing nutritional yeast here as a food item, and I list it again on the seasoning because nutritional yeast is awesome. It's so nutritious, and it's almost like giving you a little bit of a cheese flavor. So it's really good to just put in here. You put a little bit, you won't even notice it, and you're getting lots of additional nutrition. So definitely look into that and get a good nutritional yeast, and not something that is fortified. It doesn't need to be fortified artificially with vitamins. No, just get a good nutritional yeast, natural. And then, listen, you might think about other food items. If you like anchovies or any other small fish that you can throw in your bacon and eggs, that's awesome. You're just adding more nutrition. So, play with it. I like to use the bacon and eggs as a base and then put other things on top of it. Okay, and speaking of putting things on top of it, here again is where we can get some additional nutrition. Salt and pepper. Black pepper is really good, especially with turmeric. It helps the absorbability. If you like it really spicy, maybe a touch of cayenne. That's also a very healthy pepper. I like to put paprika. So these top four, I put salt, pepper, turmeric, and paprika all the time. If you want to put parsley, basil, etc., that's great. And again, I mentioned the nutritional yeast just to highlight it, to point it out. Seasonings are great. Your herbs and spices, they carry nutrition. So any chance you have to add them, do it. So experiment in this case with your breakfast, and you're just adding more nutrition. But again, make sure your spices, your herbs are coming from a good source, especially spices. They're tricky. A lot of them are irradiated or used, GMOs, etc. are used. So make sure they're from a good source, a good brand. All right, so when it comes to the cooking, use low heat. Try to protect especially your eggs. And so I put the bacon first, or the oil, of course. So I actually put, the lard or the ghee and coconut oil, and then I cook my bacon. And when that bacon is really just about done, I put the eggs on top of that. I crack my eggs open on top. I like to break the yolk. But anyway, so now you've got something separating the eggs from the heat. It's okay, you cook the eggs the way you like it. Listen, if you want to do it scrambled, that's fine. But the less heat that gets to the yolk, the more nutrition you preserve. And again, eggs are great no matter how you cook them, but I'm trying to maximize my nutrition, and I happen to like them fried this way, so it's no loss for me. So anyway, I put the eggs on top, I crack the yolks, and then I just put a cover on it, and I turn off the heat. In a ceramic pan, this is really easy because the ceramic pan holds the heat. I put that to the side, and that's still slowly cooking. And now I'm like cutting up my avocado and my tomato. So I'm doing my other prep work to get ready to put the stuff on top of the eggs. So that's really easy. And then, when my avocado and tomato is ready, then I take the egg out of the pan onto my dish, and then I season everything, right? And it's good to go. Now, when it comes to eating, take your time, enjoy the meal that you made. Eat slowly, it's better for your digestion. You'll absorb more of the nutrition. Also, if you're going to drink things, drink before you eat. By the time I eat breakfast, I've already had my lemon water, my bone broth, and my kefir. Okay, so my body, the enzymes are flowing. I've also done some kind of small workout. The blood is flowing. The digestive juices are ready. There's a good bath in my stomach waiting to accept or receive those eggs. And then I take my time and I enjoy it. And this is how you get maximum absorption and less chance of stomach aches, etc. Okay? And then after you eat, do not lay down. Do not recline. Try to continue moving, whether you're cleaning up or whatever. It's always best to stay upright. Let gravity help you digest your food by pulling it down through your digestive system. You stay a little active. You're probably leaving on your way to work, so you're doing some walking. That's great. So anyway, that's about it, okay? So that's how I usually eat breakfast. I eat this often. There are other things I eat, and I'm going to do videos on those too. But this is my bacon and eggs basics, okay? So I hope that helps you. I hope it motivates you to eat a healthier breakfast. I hope it makes it easier for you. I could just film myself doing it, but I want to do something different by having everything laid out for you so you don't miss any of the details. Okay, so enjoy your breakfast. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching, and I hope you subscribe. See you again soon. Take care.